your wedding day. Such memories. Your smiling face, the love in her eyes, promising of a lifelong journey of understanding and support. So what the fuck happened? You out the house, she got the car, and you're recovering on your homeboy's couch, or even worse, in your parents' basement. Life after marriage is not something most men are prepared for. Many don't even talk about the issues that affected what was supposed to be one of the best things that ever happened. What now? How does your life start over? It's time to talk about it. The Lame Show starts now.
Welcome to the Lame Show, Life After Marriage Ends podcast.
Lame show.
The show for the male perspective, you heard? Hit the horn for me. Yes, sir. Welcome. Listen, if you haven't followed us on all social media, please make sure you go out to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, you name it, we're on it. If you haven't downloaded the podcast, we're on all podcast platforms, Apple, Spotify, Google, Pandora, you name it. Follow us, like us, comment on us, because this is the only show for the male perspective. And today we're talking about a topic
Lighter.
that, ladies, you're going to want to know. You're going to want to listen in, because the topic that we're talking about today is we're not selfish people. We're just selfish in relationships.
Except Jamal.
So we're going to talk about it.
I know a lot about that.
No,
I know
you
a
ain't
lot about
selfish. You ain't selfish in relationships.
Here
You're
we
very
go.
giving. You're free-spirited.
that. I'm not selfish.
You're
Here
free-spirited.
we go. I'm not selfish. I just love
You
myself.
give everything.
I just love myself.
All right. So Maul, let's start with you.
Yeah.
So
But-
Maul, we know you. We've grown up with you. We played ball with you. You were the point guard when we played ball. So you're definitely not a selfish dude.
No,
You set us all up.
He
I set
passes.
us all up, and in life, like I think I've done some selfless things for a couple of people in here. I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when it comes to relationships, I love myself more than the person I'm with, and I know what I'm starting to figure out what I'm aligned with, and who I need to be aligned with. I've been called selfish often by the people I've been with, and they were right. I was selfish, but their job is not to make me happy. It's my job to figure out what scenarios, what settings make me happy. So the downside of that is most people don't discover who they are until they've gone through a few other people, and that has caused some carnage. And that's the sad part about it, because people become the victims of those individuals. We hear the word narcissism thrown around a lot. We hear the word selfish thrown around a lot, and it's been labeled. I've been received that label often, and it's just that being in relationships for so long. Like, for example, I was in I'm polyamorous. So I've been in 4 relationships, 4 people for like over a decade. So that's like, I feel like I've been in a 40-year marriage. I'm at a place in my life where I don't want to be considerate of anyone else. I just want to be like, yo, I'm doing this. If you want to come rock with me and cool with me, you can come. I don't want to choose anybody. And that's what relationships are about. People want to be chosen. They want you to feel like when the chips are down, I'm going to be chosen. This person's going to look after me. And I don't want to be in that position anymore. For a while, because I've been doing it for so long.
Okay. That's a good perspective.
That's
Good
interesting.
perspective.
Very.
So let me flip over. Yeah. Let me flip over to D. Wright. D. Wright, the topic is I'm not a selfish person. I'm just selfish in relationships. Agree or disagree?
Right now, I agree, and I'll say this: before a couple of years ago, I would say I wasn't selfish in relationships. But now I think you kind of have to be. You kind of have to find out what makes you tick first. Like, what do you like? Like, what are you about? I kind of have a feeling like we all have our own realities, and the goal is to how do we merge our different realities together, and it's tricky, you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
I believe that now going forward, and not selfish where I'm taking from you so I have more, but I know what I want, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Gotcha.
It does.
So, yeah, it does. It kind of, yeah. I get it. Anything else to add to that before I flip the key?
No, I got more juice, but
You got
I'm
more
giving it
juice?
the key right now.
All right, Key.
Yes.
You're not a selfish person,
Nah.
but you're selfish in relationships. Agree or disagree?
I agree. I fully agree. 100% agree. I ain't jumping off this pedestal. So, I'm not a selfish person. I'm in no way selfish. I give you guys the shirts off my back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll take care of my people that are good to me. I'm gonna take care of them. But when it comes to relationships, man, I need it. I need it. I need to be taken care of. I need my back to be rubbed. I need to feel like I'm the one. I need to, you know what I'm saying? Like I need a lot, man. I'm very selfish in a relationship. And if I don't get that, or it's not what I'm, expecting, then the dynamics of the relationship kind of change. So I like to be, I like to be, you know what I mean, in my relationships with, the woman that I'm dealing with. I like that, So
Okay.
yeah,
All right, Drew. Here's your alley-oop. You've been killing them all year.
killing
Glad
them,
you know
killing
that.
them.
I'm glad you know that. Let Jamal know I've been killing his ass all year.
You should have let
So-
Jamal go first, so you can.
The way I look at it is like this. If you're a selfish person, you can't be not selfish in a relationship, and vice versa. You are what you are. You're gonna bring in every relationship you're in, there you are. So if you're a selfish person, you're definitely gonna be a selfish person in a relationship. You're gonna think about yourself. You're not gonna think about others, and vice versa. So for me, I'm not a selfish person. I don't think I've been selfish in relationships. I think for me, I match energy. So once I
Ooh.
feel like I don't matter, then I don't show that. I show that same energy that I'm getting back. So if I feel like I'm being loved, then you're gonna get that same love back, if not more. That's how I look at it.
Drew is killing these niggas
Interesting.
out here, yo. I'm telling you
Hey,
right now. No,
I
hold
would
on,
like to
Jamal.
challenge
Hold on,
Drew
Jamal.
on
Hold
that.
on, Jamal. I gotta celebrate Drew. Drew,
Because I'm gonna kill him right
nah,
now.
nah.
Give me
Shut
my-
up, Jamal. Yo, Drew.
Give
Drew.
me my flowers,
I'm with
sir.
you, bro.
Give me my flowers. Give me my
No.
flowers.
You getting your
Give me my
flowers first,
sir.
right now. I ain't gonna wait till Jamal go. No. That's a fact, bro. I match energies. As much as I say I'm selfish, but I do give, right? So I'm not. But no, you hit it on the head right there. All right, so go ahead, Jamal. I had to celebrate that. That was
Okay.
that was extra fire right there.
I'm gonna say, wait, Drew, you remember the day you got married? Like the day and the year?
Absolutely.
What date? What was it?
September 5th, 2004.
September 5th in 2004. And the days leading up to your marriage, were you matching energy?
Yes.
So you were loyal.
Yes.
Didn't step out
No.
at all. Never stepped out on your girlfriend.
No.
It was only afterwards.
Yes.
He's like on the stand right now. He's like,
Hey,
Your Honor, yes, yes.
You're
Hey,
right.
leave Drew
No.
alone. Leave Drew alone.
He's badgering the witness.
Hey, Drew killing them out here.
Yo, this motherfucker's OJ.
He's badgering the witness, Your Honor.
Oh boy.
That's good perspective. So where do I fall on this situation? I'm gonna shock the world right here.
Oh,
I'm a selfish motherfucker.
there you go.
I know you are right now. Like, don't come to me about shit.
Yeah. Come on, G.
Listen.
Light it up.
I'm a coin a term. Like in previous episodes, we talked about the Botox head, right?
Okay.
I'm a coin a term called the Burger King bitch.
Oh.
I want it my way.
Ooh.
Wow.
Shots
I want it my way.
fired.
Easy bone
Go
together.
ahead, G.
Yeah.
I want it my way.
Easy bone
And
together.
the thing about it, I'm gonna support you on that. I want it my way too, but I will only involve myself with people who are aligned with my way. Like, hey, shorty, does this work for you? Or is this going to make you feel offended? This is what I can offer you, and what I can offer has been created, designed, and put together
By me.
with me and only me and my children in mind. So therefore, if I meet somebody and it's like, I'm very clear, I can see you once or twice a month. My children come first. I have no desire to get married. I have only desires to have fun, and don't yell at me.
It's on the first date,
Yo,
Jamal?
I'm
It's
telling
on
you,
the
like
first
divorced
date.
men, that's on the first conversation.
First conversation. We ain't even
So,
made
like,
it to the date yet.
And I ain't even, and I'm not paying for shit all the time. We going Dutch. like I think divorced men or
He said
men
we going Dutch.
men who have been in relationships so long, like, we are so not tolerant of certain shit. Like, once we see that, we are out. We gone. And we're not trying, like, shorty, you know, she could work her way up to no
So
tolerance.
do you think that's being selfish?
Zero
Do you think
tolerance.
that's being selfish? Or do you think that's having a standard?
I think it.
Having a standard
That's
is not
having a
selfish.
standard.
I think
No.
it's that's having a standard.
Yeah.
But if that person does things for you and they expect something in return, and be like, I do all this for you, and you don't do, you're so selfish. You're so selfish. That was my standard.
So that's where you miss me with that. So somebody's doing something for you and expect something in return. Run.
Right.
Yeah, run.
He said run.
Right. They should be doing it because for their own happiness.
Yeah,
they should be
facts.
doing it for their own happiness.
No, that's facts.
That is facts. And then, listen, I always wasn't very selfish, but you know, as we get older, our patience runs thinner. We realize our time is shorter, and we kind of get a better idea of what we want. Right? We know what we want, so let's be vocal about it and let's cut through the bullshit. Right?
And our needs are just as important too.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, listen, if you know what you want, why not just go ahead and be vocal about it? You know?
That's a fact.
D-Right.
Go ahead, D-Right.
I don't want someone to depend on me for their happiness. You know what I mean? Like I'm selfish enough to know that right now I know what makes me happy. And Jamal made a good point. You know, you have to meet someone who's like you, who doesn't see that as being as selfish. You know what I mean? You got to find someone that's on the same, like, in harmony with you.
So real quick.
Yeah, you like
No, real quick. I just want to go back to something Drew said, and this is, I've said it probably 15 times in the last couple of days / week or two. But like matching energies, yo, that's some real shit. Like, yo, I'll give. I'll give. But if I don't receive the reciprocation that I'm expecting just from just me, you know, matching energies, you know, then I'm like, wait a minute. Like, wait, am I being too generous with you know, with myself, with, you know? So matching energies is important for me. Go ahead, Jamal.
So, Key, give us an example of a time when someone matched your energy and you reciprocated?
Well, I mean, when you first start courting someone and you're given and you're in a relationship or you're starting to build a relationship, call it that, right? And you're kind of feeling the person out. You're in a giving level, right? But like you feel that either you're being taken advantage of or you're not getting the reciprocation from the energy that you're given. So at that point, you smash on the brakes and you just kind of hold still and hold firm and just see like, all right, let me see where this goes. And when you don't get that reciprocation, then the shit is fucking over. It's done right from there. It's like, okay, well, next. And you move right the fuck on. It's real. It's real, man. And the older I've gotten and the more relationships I've been through, it's like, okay. So I think that's one thing that I have figured out is matching energies is a real thing. It's a real thing. You know what I mean? Like you give, but you want to feel that same level of participation in your game on the other side, with the woman you're trying to build something with. And it don't have to be anything other than a partnership, relationship, or dating, anything. It's just a matter of, you need to feel that reciprocation.
Gotcha. Drew, you also, I mean, you brought up the topic about matching energy. Give me an example of a time when energy was either matched or it was not matched. I mean, it was just totally whack.
Well, when energies don't match, then we really don't get along much, and there's not going to be much interaction left. So when I say matching energy, so if I call you and you tell me you're gonna call me back, call me back. I don't double text. I don't do none of that shit. If I text you 2-3 times and you don't text me back, then
that's it.
Tag you're
That's it right there.
You gotta come back. You gotta hit me up.
And you're gonna be it for a while too. You're gonna be it for a while. You feel me? No, that's
So
real. That's real.
I don't know if Jamal thinks that's selfish, but I ain't selfish.
Nah, that's not selfish at all. That is not selfish.
If you flake on me, what are we talking about? There's nothing to talk about.
Right.
We gonna
like I've had I'm sorry. I had situations.
Go ahead, Mal.
I've had situations where I stopped dealing with people, and then they're surprised that I'm fucking somebody the next week. Oh, you're so selfish. Hey, was I supposed to hold on?
Yeah.
Like,
Nah.
what the fuck is that about? It's like, yeah, like people really think that you supposed to have, once you sever, you're supposed to continue having allegiance to them. That's and what? Who told you that?
Stop doing that shit a long time ago.
The expectations are for you to hold on, but because you chose not to hold on in the way that they want you to, or behave after the breakup or after the separation, you're all of a sudden being selfish. Where the fuck that come from?
Go ahead, D. Right. I think you got something to say on this one.
I think being selfish has gotten a bad rap. I know when I talk about being selfish, I'm talking about selfish with myself, not selfish where I'm taking away from the other
Someone
person.
else.
You know what I mean? So if you need my help, I'm there for you. But there's, as Kier said, there's a standard. This is what I like, and this is what I'm willing to accept, and now I'm sticking to that. So I'm selfish in that regards. You know what I mean? And now someone has to kind of like, how they said it, your presence has to feel better than my solitude. You know what I
That's
mean?
a fact. Oh, that's a bar.
Damn.
Drop a
Say that
gem.
again. Say that
Say
again.
it again and then drop a jar.
Yeah. Go ahead. Say that one again. I don't have the horns, but say that
Your
again.
presence has to feel better than my solitude.
Go ahead, hit the horn. Hit the horn. Listen here, I'm very comfortable being by myself. I'm like, look, I'm up in this apartment right now by myself, and I'm happy as fuck. So you know what? If you ain't enhancing that shit, then get the fuck out. No, that's a bar. That's a bar right there.
Yes, I just wanted
Yeah,
to make that there's a difference because people might hear this and say, "Oh well, that's fucked up because you're being selfish."
Nope.
Not in the way you think. It's only with me. I'm the common factor, right?
So give me an example of a time when you were being selfish, or you felt that you were not being selfish, but you were called selfish.
Um,
When I had sex with her mother. I'm fucking around. But
Goddamn.
well, damn.
And after D Wright goes, we'll go around the room and kind of, on the same topic. When's the time that you either, were being definitely being selfish, where you knew it, or someone called you selfish?
I think I'm selfish now, in the sense that if things are not going the way that, like Kier said, things are not going the way I see them, how they need to go. Like if we're like not gelling from the beginning, I'm cutting it off quick.
Oh, that's where the swipe left, swipe right, right?
Yeah. I just and
Talk
I'm
about
not
that.
sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I just like you said, I value my peace so much that I'm not willing to compromise on it. And maybe I should kind of like dig deeper into the situations. But no, I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not doing that. I just
Nope.
this
Off the
not gonna
muscle.
work.
Nope. D-Right, you doing the right thing, bro. You doing the right thing, bro. If you're not getting the same level that you giving, then it's don't waste your time. Don't try to make it more than it is. Do not.
And-
it is. I'm like, okay.
And the thing
All
about
right.
it is, the fear I have is that you start letting the stuff slide, and then 6 months later, you're in a worse predicament. You're like, damn, I seen this in the beginning. What the fuck is wrong with me? Shit.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm done.
Now
Drew, what do you think?
I was
Go ahead.
I was definitely
Go ahead.
being selfish when I was being a dirty dick motherfucker.
You got a
Jamal,
horn,
Jamal,
son.
You finally came clean. That's the first time you came clean on the late show.
Jamal over here.
So you was matching her energy?
No,
He was
That's the
matching
first
that
time.
energy.
Let me find out.
nah.
Let me find out. Yo, what's the number?
That's the first time I made Jamal smile. That's the first time I made
Yeah.
Jamal.
You always
That's
make me
the first.
smile.
That's the first time I made Jamal smile.
That's the first time
You
Drew came
always make-
clean.
No, I've been come
Came
clean.
You always make me.
Yeah, you know what? When I was being a dirty dick motherfucker.
Drew is very transparent.
Oh, he is.
Um,
He
Very
is.
transparent.
I think that's when I definitely know I was selfish then. Now I wouldn't call it selfish. Now I just have a standard, and I know what I bring to the table. I know what I'm worth, and I don't really settle for bullshit.
No compromise.
But that's kind of being selfish though, because
but
your standard might not match her standard, and
matter, bro.
And that person,
but
I just wanna
that
say
person
this.
has the option of saying I'm in or I'm out.
Right. And those
True.
people tend to think their efforts should warrant them some wiggle room. Like if you're so if your standards are so that airtight that they're not going to give a person a chance to, I guess, learn how to become aligned with you, or if they expect you to do things in a way that's a compromise.
So
If you're not compromising, you're selfish.
I'm about
So
to
for
steal
me-
one
for
of
me,
the-
Jamal,
that's
I'm
what
about
people-
to steal one of
just
Daniel's
speaking on-
bars. I'm about to steal one of Daniel's bars. A man convinced against his will is of the same. I forgot. Yo, you gotta say it, Daniel. You say it, you say
A
Daniel. Say
man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still.
facts.
Mm.
Thanks for saving me on that one, sir.
Okay. Save them. So real quick, let me Maul, you said something earlier about when we talked about selfish. It's not a woman. And I'm kind of paraphrasing a little bit here. It's not a woman's job to make you happy. It's your job to make you happy.
Yes.
The question is, in a relationship, isn't the other person supposed to contribute to your happiness?
Contribute by being there. That's it.
So
just contribute by being there. Don't try to put your waves on me. Don't try to muscle me into thinking differently. If this is my stance, this is my position, there shouldn't be any debate. I had a woman tell me that like I don't want to argue no more. So if that's what you say, I'm just gonna say okay. And if it fits my life, I'll go along with it. If not, I don't have to show up. And that's the exact mentality I'm gonna be having. If it fits my life, cool. If not, no. I won't be showing up. I'll just say, okay, that's your stance. All right, cool. You don't have to be romantically involved to experience the virtue that someone possesses. You don't. You can still get some happiness from conversation. You can get happiness from going for a walk with that person or anything, but you don't have to give a lot of your time to receive happiness. To achieve happiness with someone.
Gotcha. Drew, what you got to say about that?
I think that when you're dealing with someone else, I think they should enhance your happiness. I think you should already be happy within yourself. And the person that you're with should, again, enhance you being happy. I don't think they should bring you down or make you unhappy, but it's not someone else's job to make you happy or to make anyone happy.
Okay. Kia, I see you nodding your head over there. So can a woman contribute to your happiness?
Contribute, yeah. But I'm a happy motherfucker by myself, man. I breed happiness. I try to make motherfuckers around me happy. I see depressed motherfuckers. I'm like, hey man, come give me a hug, man. What's going on with you? But nah, I think
that's a myth.
What you think? What I'm what? Did I don't make motherfuckers happy? Motherfucker, I make you happy, motherfucker. Shut up. Let me finish my speech here. Shut up. Nah, man. Can a woman make me happy? Not by herself, But I'm happy. I'm a positive motherfucker. I like to be happy, And if somebody's contributing to my happiness, then I enjoy that and I indulge in it and I like it. I like it a lot.
There you go. D-Right. Go ahead. Go ahead real quick, D-Right.
Me or more.
Go ahead. You get.
I echo the same thing that most of the guys are saying. Look, I don't want to be the source of your happiness and you can't be the source of my happiness, or else it's not going to work like that. We have to be able to be happy on our own and be selfish that way. If this person's not doing it for you, you got to be able to walk away and say, you know what? This is not the one, and that's why I don't think being selfish is really a bad thing. It just sounds fucked up based upon how we were raised.
Maul, you had something to say to that.
I was going to say, now people are needed for you to be happy. Like no one wants to go to work and go home and see no one. So people are needed in your life for happiness. All right. Show me that. That's solitary confinement right there. Like, come on. Like you need people for you to achieve happiness. Because for me, giving makes me happy. So who I'm gonna give to? If nobody's in my life. So
I'm gonna give to everybody.
Everybody. Right. And that's where I'm running the problems. I want to give to everybody. I'm serious. It's like I've had women like, yo, I'm gonna do this with her. She ain't earned that yet. Why are you even thinking about doing that with her? I'm like,
what you trying to give? Trying to give these nuts.
No, recently, I'll be like, yo, if I want to go on an international trip with someone I just met, I should be able to do that. But the people that I'm with, they'd be like, how'd she get that so fast? They'd be like, yo, authentically, that's me. I like going on trips
And being selfish.
and doing
But that's
things
the
with people.
selfish part of you though.
Okay, but it's also benefiting someone else. So how selfish is it?
Oh, that's a good point. So is it selfish if out the gate you're like, this is me, this is what I'm about?
You see that face? You see, yeah, I got him. I got him.
Go ahead, D, right? What you got? You got the stink face on right now.
So it's benefiting the new woman, but you have an arrangement with the other women. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have an arrangement with them. Like, for example, if I meet someone new, right, and I've been with a woman for like 5 years, and I meet someone new, and in like the first 30, 45 days, I'm like, yo, we going to DR. Why don't you meet me out there, right? Those other women will be like, oh, how does this bitch get this so fast?
Right.
And I would then say, I just want to do that with her. I want to do that with her. That's my feeling. I've done things with you. I want to do that with her. And they'd be like, oh, you're so selfish because of how it makes me feel. So it makes you feel a way for me to give something nice to somebody. And you think she's undeserving. That's selfish on your part.
No.
It looks like Drew has something to say there.
Drew's acting like Matumbo.
Yeah,
What's happening?
No, not the Matumbo.
What's happening here is that
What's up, Drew? Speak on it.
So Jamal,
Hold
go
on.
ahead, Denny,
Let D right go first,
Yeah,
and then
but-
Drew, we come to you.
settle
real
down,
quick, Drew.
settle down. So what's happening here is that she has a certain expectation level of you that you haven't seen yet or been made aware of. So when you go through and invite the new woman on a trip, it's naturally going to cross her boundaries.
Her boundaries?
Her boundaries.
Okay, what do her boundaries have to do with what I do with another woman?
Oh, before you answer that, let
Go ahead, Drew.
all right, I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
tell
Drew.
you how you read the room wrong, Jamal. The thing is, no woman wants their man's resources going to another woman. And you
Then don't fuck with me. How the fuck you gonna tell me what to do with my money with another chick when you cool with me fucking around with other
and
chicks?
that's
That's being
she ain't
selfish.
deserving of
And
that
it's
being
yet.
selfish.
Fuck
and
outta
that's where you
here.
fucked up. And that's
Huh?
where you fucked up. Because in a woman's
Why is it
woman's
fucked up?
world is your money is our money and her money is her money.
And I don't even think they're looking at it as our money. They're just like, she hasn't been around long enough to get that.
Get what?
And that, to get, like, say for example, I meet a woman and like, hey, I got some airline credits. I can go to Paris right now. While I've already taken other women on international trips, they'll be like, oh, how the fuck she get that so fast? That's like, I'm all about compersion. So that means you're happy if I'm happy doing something with somebody else. A lot of people don't have that. You like it, I have the mentality of, you like it, I love it.
So go ahead, D. Right. I want you to go ahead and jump in real quick, and then I'm going to ask the room a question that I want everyone to answer to.
No, I was going to say I don't think they subscribe to the same formula that he does. I think you want your cake and you want to eat it too. That's fine.
Right. Like currently, what I'm dealing with now is I'm sorry, did I cut you off, D? Right?
No.
That's
Go
cute.
ahead.
No, you
It
good.
was me. I was about to say something, but go ahead.
Like currently, what I'm dealing with is I met a woman recently, and my the people that I was with for 10 years and the shit is rough now. So I meet this new woman who's giving me new energy, and I'm enjoying it. So they're like, "How the fuck are you dealing with her when you got all this carnage going on right here?" I was like, "I can address
Bro.
that."
I
But
have
I
to
could
jump in
still
real quick,
meet
man,
this new
because your life
person.
is so it's a hodgepodge, man. Because you got different women at
Right.
different levels of. Not all of these women you dealing with are down with your lifestyle and polygamy. They down with you, and
No, they're
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 trying to get to know you and try to deal with you on a certain level. But all of them
no,
have
they're
different
down with
levels.
polyamory.
Yeah, but
Right.
there's
They just
levels.
want to
There's
do it a
levels
different
to that
way.
too. Even I would think. I don't think everyone's just
Right.
down for
And
letting everybody do their own thing. I think
like
that
I'm done that, and that's how I am.
but that's what I'm saying.
I
So
expect
back to the
people to
selfish
treat me
question: Are
the
you
way that
being
I treat
selfish?
them.
Right.
Because
Mhm.
it sounds like you want every woman to be on the level that you on, but different ones. The new one that you just
No,
met,
I
she got
don't.
a different level. The ones that's been down with you for years, they got a different level. They're
I
accepting of
want.
your lifestyle, but they still expect to be the queen bee. So there's layers to
I
your
want the
shit,
clearance that I'm given.
bro. You
I
just
want
want to
the
do
clearance
whatever the
that I'm
fuck you
given.
want to do, and you want everybody to agree with you. That's the way I feel. Like, is just you want
Isn't
to.
that what everybody in this room is doing right
Well,
now?
like I said the give and take thing, but when you
Everybody in
got
this,
four women, it's
everybody
giving
on
and
this
taking and
podcast,
giving and taking and giving and taking.
but
It's a
but
different level.
everybody on this podcast is like that right now. Any
Yeah,
woman
but we
that is
dealing with
not going to
one.
conform, but regardless, you being
Like nigga
selfish
doing
with
one.
that one.
So that's a good point. And Maul, I want to come back to you last, but I want to go to Drew first. I want everyone to answer this question honestly. Can one person make you happy?
Yes.
Why?
Because the one person would have everything that I need to make me happy. I don't need to have 20 different people to make me happy. One is too time consuming, and two, the headache is crazy. Like I'm all about peace, and I don't think I could have peace with 4 or 5 different women.
Okay. So let me come to D Wright, then I'm gonna come to you next, Key. D Wright, can one person make you happy? And is that expectation potentially being selfish?
Can one person make me happy forever? You mean?
Forever?
Or
Don't
just
throw extra words in there.
like,
He asked a specific question. Don't be
we-
adding forever in there. We do not need to hear
I mean-
forever in this question, because I ain't gonna answer this shit if you get over to me with some forever shit. So just
I think
Go
one
ahead and-
person can make you happy situationally, but I don't think forever one person can make you happy, because as you grow, hopefully they're going to grow with you, and that's not always the case.
So would that be seen as selfish that as you've changed, if that person can no longer meet those needs, you need to find a new person?
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay.
I'm not hearing that. I'm hearing right now. I'm a parasite. that I steal energy because it's like, yo, this shit ain't working. And the person I want to be, authentic Jamal, wants to do things for different women. Like I got told, like I want to help this chick move. And it's like, yo, you shouldn't be doing that. That's selfish on your part. Why can't I help somebody move? Like think about it. Why can't a person that has an ex that's moving, like say for example, you guys have an ex and you have a girlfriend, and your ex just needs some men to help her move, and you're like, yo, I'm gonna help her, and the women say, nah, you can't go do that. Why can't you? Because I don't like how it makes me feel. That's selfish. Everybody,
good
I
is
could
point.
selfish.
I could
They just
I
want
could
their
understand
way.
that though.
Yeah, I can
As
understand that.
Of course, because y'all some selfish
from which point though?
motherfuckers.
From which point?
as a jealous motherfucker, I wouldn't want my girl going to her ex's house to help the nigga decorate. Fuck all that.
Yeah,
Why?
Mm.
Why?
I just told you why.
because she can picture herself
'cause you're
being
jealous.
there, and when she hit the fan, this might be an option.
That's why you my man, son. That's why you
Might
my
be an
man.
option.
That's why I fuck with you.
Go ahead, Key. Let me hear your perspective on this. the people want to hear your perspective on
People.
this.
Ask the question
people.
one more time because I just got thrown off. I had it all ready for you. Ask it one more time.
Mm-hmm. One person rock with you the rest of your life, make you happy, yes or no? And if that is that selfish? If they can't, if they can't, is that selfish?
So first part, yes. One person can fulfill me for the rest of my life. You know, if well, feel me on this. So one person can do it. They just they it's a challenge because there's a lot of moving parts and there's things that need to be, you know, that they're gonna have to adjust to and that they're gonna have to move with me. Second part of the question was what?
Well, no, can I add?
Is
Can
that
I add on to that?
selfish? If one person can't,
Yeah. Go ahead.
having multiple people, is that
So
selfish?
you said you can. Are you open to it though? Are you open for that one person that can make you potentially make you happy forever?
If one person is taking care of all of the needs that I have and I'm giving them what they need, then yeah, that's a possibility. It may be a difficult one to kind of put in place or to figure out, but yes, it's I think it's possible. And then the second
But
part
it hasn't
was
worked for any of us.
no, it hasn't. But is it possible? I think it is. I think it is possible. I just, it may not be realistic, but I think it is possible. And that was the question.
So, all right. So to Daniil's point, he said that it hasn't worked for any of us. But when we all got married, we were in our 20s. We're not the same people we were the day we got married. We're all different.
Nope. But I think
That's right.
I think we're tougher now than we were in our 20s. And when I say tougher, I just mean to please or to make happy. I think, you know, we have different expectations than we did when we were in our 20s, right? So like we're harder to please right now than we were in our 20s. Like in our 20s, it was what? Good sex, maybe? And we were like, hey, yes, I got it. But
kiss my neck.
Nah, but
like it's like this
Blow on my ear.
But I just think there's different dynamics right now. It's going to take a lot to fill all the buckets that, you know, I have sitting around me right now. So I think I need more now.
But,
I require
you know,
more.
I'm about to say something crazy.
Drew, hold on.
Hold on.
So
Let
you said you said that we're not the same people that we were then, correct? So we're different,
Well,
right?
Correct.
We are, but we've evolved.
So
and we've gone through shit.
so-
So now we're different.
So
Like
hold on. So let me finish my thought.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
So in 5 years, you think we're gonna be the same person that you are now? No, you're gonna be different, and hopefully the person you're with is okay with the change that new you.
Right.
If not, guess what? She's not gonna make it forever. That's my
true
point.
too. No. I get you. So
Yep. Go ahead, Drew. I'm going to answer, and then I'm going to come to Jamal to kind of finish us off before we close it out.
I think at 45, I'm closer to being a finished product than when I was 28. If that makes sense.
that makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. Go ahead.
That does.
You got any more to add to that? Because I think that's that.
No, that was just in response
honestly,
to what Daniil just said.
We've done most of the growing that we're gonna do, right? So from 45 to 85, like I don't think we're gonna change drastically in regards to how we deal with other people. So at this point, if someone can fill all your buckets and they make you happy, then I think that they could be here for the long. And that was my point. Like going from 20 to 40 is different than going from 40 through whatever years you got left on this earth. So if you got someone that really
Right.
makes you happy and fills your ego and your buckets and all that other shit, and everything else is good, they could follow you through the rest of your years on this earth. I don't think you're gonna go from A to Z from now until whenever you part. So at this point, I think the changes have been made, and now you just got to find somebody that kind of meets your energy. So go ahead, G.
Right. So to that point, I think it's only going to get worse the older we get, because we're going to get harder and harder to please.
Facts.
And we're going to become more and more selfish as we get
Not
older.
worse though. Being selfish is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing. But my opinion is, I don't think one person can please or satisfy the selfishness that we all have. And the reason why I say that is I don't think humans in our nature, having one person has the ability to satisfy all of our needs and wants. But I think, wow.
So you pause for it. Sorry.
Yeah. I think what controls that though is the word self-control, right? So people who have really good self-control can temper that to say this person, even though they don't check every box, they check enough boxes.
80-20.
So that's where that self-control piece
80-20.
80-20. So I wanted to go to Maul because we all know Maul is different on this one. So Maul,
Jamal has no self-control.
can one person satisfy your selfish needs?
Maul get 20.
Are
Maul
you
got
kidding
20.
me?
Maul got 20.
Skip
80.
Maul,
He
skip Maul.
get 20% from 5 different
Skip
people.
Maul. The people want to know.
Mathematics.
The people want to know, Jamal, can one person satisfy you for the rest of your life?
No.
Why? Why not?
Because I'm just like this. I like variety. I don't go to the same barber. I don't go to the same locations when I travel. I don't I just don't do the same thing. I have no structure when it comes to living my life, I guess. But no, not one person, and I've always been like this. I like the joy I receive from experiencing something new, and which makes me recognize that I'm not good for relationships. I've come to that. I've heard enough people. I'm done with them. So while I might have a relationship, a connection with you, I won't be your primary partner.
So
Okay.
why be poly then?
Because there are various ways of being poly.
Why not
Why not
just be a single man just running through everything?
Because I don't want that's too much.
Yeah, that's true.
Energy.
That's a good question.
Expound upon. Yeah. I don't.
No,
I don't want to do
it's
that.
the same energy though.
I could.
If you
No,
think
it's not.
so, if you
know
think
why? Because if I have 3 partners,
Right,
where those partners are all married, I am not viewed in the way that their husbands are. I'm viewed as someone as an escape. So I'd rather be the escape and give them attention on the phone and talk and things like that, and build the connection that way, rather than building a lifelong connection where they're the number one companion.
okay, so you want to be a single dude in the poly world.
Yeah, that's what I felt too.
With
That's the vibe I felt.
three or four.
He wants to be a professional side piece.
With 3 or 4 married partners.
Listen, he likes the
Yes.
poly community, and he likes to be the side dude in the poly community. So he's like, "Hey, you got a husband, right?
Right.
Poly.
So
I'm available. I got a spot. I got a spot for
So
you.
you want the benefits of the buns without any of the emotional.
You don't want that in his baggage.
Responsibility.
He's like,
There's an
look,
emotion.
leave that baggage inside, baby.
No, over time, the emotions grow. So you have a responsibility to those people.
But then when their
You don't want the
expectations grow,
responsibility,
you're
though.
out. You don't want the
doesn't want it.
responsibility.
You don't want the
they
responsibility.
know
You
that
just want the
their expectations should not grow because I'm very clear on who I am, and then that person has to make a decision.
How's that
if
working
they
out for you?
want. It's working out fine.
Nigga,
Jamal
Hey,
don't want the
listen,
house. He just want to be the landscaper.
All right, don't call me at 5 a.m. crying no more, motherfucker. It's working
Not
out
at all.
fine.
Check this out. No.
Killing this dude all year.
One second.
Killing him.
When I called you, what was I calling you
He
about?
don't know
I
you was
calling you
crying the whole
about-
time. He couldn't get it out of you.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah, he couldn't hear me.
I didn't understand the words you said.
Hey, in sports, we always talked about it, right? Know your position, play your position.
Right.
Right?
I'm finally. I like.
Maul knows his position.
I know
he's
my
playing his
position.
position.
Know your
I am
lane.
no one's
He is a
husband.
professional
I
side
know-
dude in the
I'm no
poly
one's husband.
community. So we're gonna write your number on the
Right.
bathroom of the
Right,
poly.
right.
I see that.
And the thing about it is, the thing about it is, we all know our positions. Outside of Goran, no one is anybody's man.
True.
Am I wrong? It's true.
He said
And
true.
nobody wants to be anybody's man for the foreseeable future. Am I wrong?
I mean,
I'm killing you niggas.
the defined man. The defined man.
Defined man.
Like,
Mad silence,
You gotta-
son.
So y'all in the same position
defined
as me.
man.
Man, son.
He's
What- everybody
following
like,
you
man,
down
what-
that
what-
rabbit hole.
man.
Man.
When you say
Following
man, you
you.
mean like
Fire?
man?
Wheel?
What'd you say?
You mean like man or like
man, or
like man. Like man. Like the man who has to listen to the boring ass conversation about what happened at work today. That
oh
man.
that guy?
Yeah, that guy. You know that
King.
conversation you get. I don't give a fuck about what Susie did at the fucking printer today.
But you
the
can be
printer.
selfish and tell her that.
Well, listen, that's a great note to
Yeah,
wrap it
let's
up
go ahead,
on.
man.
So ladies, you got the male perspective. We on the Lame Show agree that it's okay to be selfish as in relationships, but we are not selfish people. We just know what we want, and the older we get, we're just not settling for anything less. Right?
Agreed.
So with that, listen, thank you for listening to the Lame Show.
And I just want to say with that, you from this episode, ladies need to know that it's cold out there. Y'all better
It's
stay in that
cold outside.
relationship. Work that shit out.
Let cuffing season begin.
You know,
Cupping
you
season, winter is coming.
that bag you pack, you better be for 2 days and you go home. 'Cause they motherfuckers ain't trying to let you stay. Toothbrush. What the fuck? Nah, you need to take that shit home.
What they said in Game of Thrones, winter is coming.
Winter is coming. Yep. So thank y'all for listening to the Lame Show. It's the only show for the male perspective. You heard? Hit the horn. So please listen, everyone. We're on all social media platforms. Everything from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. You name it, we're on
Yes,
it.
sir.
Make sure you download, listen, subscribe, like. And when it comes to podcasting, we're on all podcasting platforms. Everything from Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube, Amazon, Pandora. You name it, we're on it. So make sure you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. So every time we drop a new episode every Monday, you're the first to get new episodes. And if you love the show, go ahead and buy us a drink. We're accepting drinks for as little as $5 a drink. And if you want to sponsor the show, as a super fan, go ahead and sponsor the show for as little as $10 a month, to keep the show going. So with that, fellas, we out.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be selfish. I'm getting out of here.
Peace.
Be selfish. Don't be conceited.
Be
Yes,
selfish.
Be selfish, not conceited.
The Lame Show, the only show for the male perspective.